Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Turning Your Passion into Profit Morning Show. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday wherever you are around the globe. And, this is such a wonderful day to be intentional and, start your goals, start those things that you have desired to do, that you have purposed yourself to do today on this day, a brand new day to start something that you really, really want to do. So if you think about that for a moment, I want to introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. I'm your host, Gertrude J. Chapman. And, I teach women. I teach women who are not seeing their value or how much they're worth. As a result, these things may cause them to struggle. Good morning, Janaea. How you doing today on this great Tuesday morning? And some of these things, they cause people to struggle. And I recognize this. And I like to say, ladies, you have what it takes. Don't put yourself on the back burner. Don't, leave yourself there where you're in a place where you can't enjoy, the finer things in life. Or not even that, y'all. You can't even enjoy, a day at the spa or getting your nails done or, just hanging out with the girls. You can't enjoy those things because you're struggling, that inner struggle. Well, this is something that I teach, through my services as an inspirational book coach. It's more about writing, y'all. It's more than, about writing a book. Excuse me for a moment. Thank you. It's more about, just writing your book, and this is something that I do. I make it easy for women to generate a monthly revenue, a consistent monthly revenue from authoring their books and knowing exactly what to include in that book. And I show them how to maximize their potential, save time, and avoid making costly mistakes. It's all about maximizing your potential. Good morning, Sean. How you doing this morning? And the theme for this month has been productivity. That's what we're talking about. Everything to make your book writing productive. Okay, productivity. And today I want to talk about teaching to turn your passion into profit. Teaching to turn your passion into profit. And one action step, that's all it takes. Just one action step, and it could change your life forever. Okay? It's not hard, y'all. It's not hard at all. Sometimes people get stuck in a situation, in a circumstance, in a place. But I want to encourage you that you can move beyond that place. You could move beyond that circumstance, okay? All it takes is one action step. Through your passion, you could turn your search or your indecision into what? A fantastic opportunity. Just one step. Just one step. And you have to believe that. There comes a point in life where we are faced with many decisions, where we even find ourselves at a crossroad. And you're at that crossroad, but you feel like there's something better for you. There's something more for you. And it becomes an inner frustration. Yes, that's right. One step at a time moves you toward you want to be. And that's so true. That's so true. Because that inner frustration, and that inner frustration is a silent weeping inside. It's a silent weeping. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Have you ever felt that? Where, there's something there. You can't quite, put your hands on it. But there's something there and you feel this uneasiness on the inside. And this is a place where no one can decide for you. No one. But I want to tell you, this is a decision that is transformational. When you find yourself there, it's a decision that's transformational because it's good, because it defines, what you really want out of life. So you should never be afraid to live the life that you desire. Never be afraid. Yeah, that inner frustration is a sign to change positions. And that's so true, Janelle. It's a sign to change positions. But sometimes we ignore those things. Sometimes, we want to, continue doing what we have been accustomed to doing. And, and that's so right. Because Janelle, I came to that place. Okay. I came to that place by accident where my spirit was crying out. Now I was physically satisfied with climbing this corporate ladder, but there was more for me, y'all. And there's more for you. There's more for you than where you are right now. And I came to this point, and it was a major change because I want to tell you, sometimes change doesn't look like what we expect. I don't know a lot of times what we expect change to look like, but change does not look like what we expect. And I believe, if I would have launched out the first time, because I was laid off, and some of you may not know my story, I was laid off twice back to back when the housing market went bust in 2006, okay? Now, I didn't understand the first time I was laid off. After many weeks of searching for jobs and struggling trying to get a job, and then I finally landed a job, and I worked 7 months and was laid off again. You see, I didn't get it the first time. I didn't get it. Because, even though I told you I was climbing the corporate ladder, but I wasn't satisfied because I used to go to the bathroom throughout the day. Not that I had to use the bathroom, but go in the bathroom and say, why am I here? I hate where I'm at. But still, I didn't get it. Does that resonate with some of y'all? Does that resonate with some of y'all? I still didn't get it. But, I believe everybody has a story that can be a great value to others. And that's true, Janelle. A powerful story. Powerful stories. Everyone has a powerful story or stories, okay? There's so much inside of us that we don't even realize how much is inside of us until we tap inside and see what we have to work with, okay? A true story is transformational and it will bring satisfaction to the souls. Now, I'm talking to moms out there. I'm talking to retirees out there. I'm talking to business owners out there, entrepreneurs, whoever you are, I'm talking to you because you have what it takes to maximize your potential. You have what it takes. There's no doubt about it. Now, I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay? Something that will, jog your memory. Something that will get you thinking about, what we discussing today, okay? We're talking about turning your passion into profit. The first question I want to ask you is, do you plan on writing one book? Or are you interested in making money writing and selling your books continuously? That's something to think about. The next question I want to ask you is, would you publish your book through a traditional publisher or would you self-publish your book? Would you be a self-published author? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a choice, whether it's traditional or self-publishing. Okay? It's just a choice. It's something that you have to decide. Another thing I want to ask you, another question is, do you have a goal concerning writing your book or books? Do you have a goal set in mind? The next thing I want to ask you, because this looks different for everybody. Good morning, Regina. How you doing today? How do you define success? Because success looks different for everybody. How do you define success? But when you answer those questions and be truthful with yourself to answer those questions, it releases things It releases things in your mind. It releases that confusion. It releases that pretense. Just be true to yourself. Be who you are. Be unapologetically you. Okay? Sometimes people aren't true with themselves. They're still trying to, wear the mask. They're still trying to, pretend to be whatever they think that they're supposed to be. And it's okay to be yourself, y'all. It's okay to be yourself. You said, I plan to do the same thing too. And that's good. Your goal, you said, Janelle, your goal is to make income for me, for people who cannot afford my services. To make income for me, for people who cannot afford my services. And these are very good things, okay? These are very good things because you look out for others. It's more about us, okay? It's more than about us. What we do is to serve the community. And as a result of us serving others, we'll be rewarded too. It's not saying you're giving away your services for free, but you're showing people, how they can maximize their potential. All right? Here's another thing, another question I want to ask you. Are you willing to hire professionals who are proficient in their fields, like a book editor or a book cover designer? These are something that you have to think about. This is something that you have to think about, okay? Are you willing to hire professionals? A lot of times people say, well, I don't have the money. I don't have the money to do this. I don't have the money to do that. No, the question is, what's important to you? Because if you needed the money to go, say, to Disney World or something else, or whatever it is that really satisfies you, that you like to do, you will find the money. It's what's important to you. Okay? So be truthful with yourself. Are you willing to hire a professional who's proficient in their field? Okay? That could be like an editor. That could be like a book cover designer. That could be like a book coach. Whoever. Okay? Are you willing to hire that professional? Here's another question. How does it sound to be able to reach people around the world? How does that sound to you? How does that sound? Be able to reach people around the globe with no barriers. Here's something else you should consider. Are you willing to learn more about writing a successful book or books? Are you willing to learn more? So let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about this. I believe everyone has a story that could be of great value. Everyone has knowledge that's worth sharing with others to, solve a problem or avoid a situation. Everybody has that, y'all. And if you don't think you have it, you have it, okay? You have it. As an author, you have a tremendous advantage to create streams of revenue, streams of income, whatever word sounds comfortable for you. And the reason why I say revenue is you create it once and you get paid consistently over and over and over again. And that's right. And I'm going to tell you, you could begin just where you are right now. In whatever circumstance you find yourself in, you could begin the upward climb because there's more for you, okay? You're looking at it one way, but there's more for you. Don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid. Because the beauty of it all is you could start today. When you get your mind together and be intentional, you could start today. What's holding you back? Okay? And this could work for anyone that's looking to what? Supplement their income, whether they're retired, whether they're between jobs, whether they're an entrepreneur, whether they're a working mom, whether they're a community leader. You have a story to tell, okay? You have a story to tell. There's something that you are passionate about that, that's worth sharing with others. Sometimes I think so fast that my speech can't keep up with my thinking, okay? So I apologize for that. But anyway, You have something to share with others. If you think about it, y'all, you have something to share. There's no magic wand, because I'm going to tell you, if you followed the show yesterday, we talked about struggling authors, okay, and those with, doing all these things with shortcuts and everything. There's no shortcuts. There's no magic wand. But what it takes is you working your plan. It takes dedication. And if you work your plan will work for you. Your plan will work for you. And I know you do have a lot to share, Janaea. You have a lot to share. And you too, Regina, you have a lot to share. All of that knowledge that y'all be pouring out over social media, that could be in a book. Not a book, y'all, books. Because both of y'all have books inside of you, that people need to find out about. People need to know about. Just because, people have been around a situation doesn't mean that they know. Okay? Doesn't mean that they know. You can't assume that your audience know everything that you place out on social media. So enlighten them. Both of y'all have books inside of y'all. Not one book, books. And we're going to talk more about that. So, it's possible, y'all. It's possible. So what you do, you find your subject that you can share knowledge on, something that you know about. Be authentic. That's another thing. Be authentic. Because if anybody asks you, they may ask you, come on a live stream right at that particular time. Go to this meeting at this particular time. You have to be ready. You don't have to rush to get ready. And you know why you be authentic? Because it's already inside of you. You could speak about what you already know, what you already have expertise about, your passion. You could talk about that right off the cuff. There's nothing to be, afraid of. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Okay? There's nothing like that. There's nothing to hold you back. You just have to have a willing mind, a willing spirit to go forth and to teach your audience the things that they are asking. They're asking these questions, so give them the answers to their questions. The next thing to think about is connect with your audience. Connect with your audience. Just like I say, people are asking the questions. But the market is vast, y'all. The market is vast. And no one can be all things to all people. So that's why you have to be an expert in your field. Here's something else. Write your book or ebook or both. Okay? Or both, because they have their advantages. Then you place your ebook and your book into the marketplace. Okay? You place your book and ebook into the marketplace. Simple as that. Then you advertise, or you engage. Let people know that you have a message to share, a message that has value, a message that's going to bring them benefits, a message that's going to change their lives. Okay? That's what you do. You take it to the next level. You concentrate on engaging with your audience. Engage with your audience. Engaging is a good way to break the ice. And you could build, I'm going to tell you, you could build relationships, that's not pushy. You don't have to be pushy. Just let it be a conversation. Just like we're having a conversation today. This is a conversation, okay? It's a conversation. Because after I get off the live stream, I'm going to continue, engaging with the people who are here. Even the people who, may catch it on the replay. I'm going to engage with them. So it's a conversation. Don't ever be afraid of conversations. Always think of ways that you can engage with your clients. And I'm going to tell you, there are tools that will help you further engage to build those relationships. But I'm going to tell you, always have a plan, y'all. Always have a plan and work that plan. The more you know about your audience, the easier the conversation. The easier the conversation. So, like I say, conversations comes in many forms. That's right. Build relationships by having conversations. Build those relationships. And I'm going to tell you also, the more passionate you are, whatever it is, the more passionate you are about it with serving your audience to obtain their goals, okay? The more passionate you are with your audience, serving your audience to obtain their goals, the less you are concerned with other things like not knowing what to say. Okay? Because you're trying to help your audience see what they can't see for themselves. And taking your message, you're seeing all these things, and taking your message and bringing them to the other side of their pain points. So when you in this thing and you serving well, all these other things, all these distractions, and I call not knowing what to say a distraction, because if you were around your friends, you wouldn't be afraid to speak with them, right? You wouldn't be afraid to talk with them. You wouldn't be afraid to share with them. So why are you afraid to speak with your audience? Okay? Why? It's a distraction. Like I said, as an author, you have an awesome responsibility to transform the lives of your audience. You have this awesome responsibility. And this is a good place to be. So what you do, you find out what questions are still not being answered by your competitors. And I'm not talking about competing, but I want to, bring you to a place. What are those answers that are still not being answered with the people in your field? Okay? You find out those answers. And the best way to discover this is through engaging with your ideal audience. Because there's still, a gap there. There's still a hole there. There's still something that they're not getting. And I told you, there's 7.9 billion people in this world, okay? With 63,000 Google searches every second of every day. With people searching for information that you already know, okay? And taking it more from information, okay? Information on the internet, but people don't need information. They need a deeper dive, taking people to the root cause of a situation. And that's what this program is all about, turning your passion into profit. It's taking you to that root cause. Because the surface effect result is struggling financially. But the root cause is not maximizing your potential. That's the root cause. And that's what I talk about, getting to the root cause and changing the trajectory of your life. Okay? Changing the trajectory of your life, just like you're going to change the trajectory of your audience's life. Okay? That's what we desire to do. Okay? So writing is enjoyable. Writing is enjoyable. Ask yourself this question. Is writing my book something that I can benefit from? I want you to think about that. Could I use extra monies to enjoy a spa day? Or to buy a new outfit? Or to purchase that bedroom set? Maybe, or, whatever it is, y'all, whatever it is, you deserve it, okay? You work hard. But are you working in conjunction to where you need to be? Maybe it's been a long time since you treated yourself to doing something that you really enjoy. Because your child needed something for school, okay? And y'all all know our children always need something, right? They always need something. I want you to think about this quote, okay? Napoleon Hill. Peace of mind is wealth. Peace of mind is wealth. Now, if you are maximizing your potential and you were doing those things and you begin to see changes in your life and changes all around you, wouldn't you have that peace of mind, that inner peace? And I told you, when I was climbing that corporate ladder, y'all, the money was good, okay? The money was good. The bonuses were good. Those quarterly bonuses, I did a lot with those quarterly bonuses. Me and my family, we enjoyed that, okay? But I still wasn't satisfied because I knew that there was something more for me. There was something more for me, just like there's something more for you, okay? There's something more for you. It's more about money. It's about that peace of mind. It's all about your peace. So I'm going to ask you this. Are you frustrated now? Are you feeling that frustration? Are you caught between, maybe writing your first book, or maybe this is your third or fourth book you have written, and you have books that's just sitting there collecting dust, in the corner of your garage in boxes deteriorating, collecting dust? Or are you at that crossroad and you're deciding, what do I want in life? Where do I go? Okay? Where do I go? Maximize your potential. Get on my calendar and schedule a free 15-minute discovery call with me by going to bit.ly/generate revenue 2021. Again, that's bit.ly/generate revenue 2021. Because there's more to you than what you see on the outside, okay? Whatever circumstance the situation you're in, there's more to you. Make that decision that allows for no turning back. I turned my writing into a viable business. Turning Point Enrichment Incorporation. Not just any old company, but a company that's destined to change the trajectory of people's lives. And you could do the same. I'm no different from you. I'm no different. If I could do it, so can you. So schedule a free 15-minute discovery call with me by going to bit.ly/generate revenue 2021. And I hope that you receive value from this broadcast today that will help you to think, I could do this, okay? I can, enjoy my life to the fullest. I can maximize my potential. And I hope that, you begin to think about yourself, that you're unique and you have all these gifts, talents, and abilities on the inside of you. And to never be ashamed, be unapologetically you, okay? Stop hiding behind the mask. Stop trying to downplay yourself. Stop trying to dim your light and be who you are destined to be. And be the voice for those people who are waiting for your message. So don't forget to share this video out with your friends, okay? Share, like it, comment on it, because I love to hear your feedback from it, okay? I love to hear your feedback from it. I love to meet you on the other side of these live streams. So until next time, I look forward to seeing you the next time, okay? But remember this. This is your time. This is your season. This is your turning point. So have a great rest of your day.